Average imposter woke. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I said trans rights gone woke. I said immigrants have a place in this country have gone woke. Like, insane time to be alive. Oh my god. Not for great reasons. I'm just gonna keep doing what I know and can do. I have also reached out to people to see if there's any way that I can get more involved. I've also been like critically thinking about like ways that could remedy the situation. You care about immigrants? Yeah, it's almost like I care about myself, huh? I've almost been trying to brainstorm and think about like I've been taking notes on like breaking things as simply as like the way that I did with the fucking Celeste videos, honestly, where I'm like, okay, let's start with like the fundamental, like, what the fuck are we looking at? Like, what is politics? And why do people get so goddamn emotional about it? Like, because I mean, and this is me like projecting, I get emotional. It is very hard for me to like have a conversation in those ways without feeling some sort of defensiveness or like anything that starts making me speak illogically. And then, especially in moments where if I'm debating somebody, like I start having word salad, like it just doesn't come out right. And I want to be better, especially in a time where we have to, unfortunately, where we kind of have to fight the fight and like have a strong stance in a lot of regards. And almost like politics affects people personally. Exactly. Like obviously it does affect people personally, but when it comes to like, especially like the approach to politics, I guess, is like the interesting thing, because no one's born with like just being in this position of rah rah, we're gonna kick you out of the country, you know? Like there's a lot of learned behaviors, and it's like, okay, how there obviously needs to be some level of deconstruction for some base of people. I think emotion in political discussion is a virtue, not a vice, but I think it gets sour pretty quickly. Like having productive discussion gets sour. Like having emotion, I think allows you in a political discussion allows you to have like a means to like, what am I trying to say? This is what I mean. I'm bad at speaking, talking, period. Like there is emotion in politics. Like obviously when you're discussing a lot of policy and how it affects people, the effect is whether emotional, mental, physical damage to other people. Like there is that aspect of it. But like when talking about it, specifically I'm talking about things like, for instance, if I am talking, knowing a trans person has a bigger impact on a person's opinions about trans people than a million logical discussions, and I think there's a reason. See, this is also my problem. I don't know how to read words. I'm trying to read that and understand exactly how you're saying it and what you mean. And I have a problem truly understanding what you're saying. I mean, first off, it is 12:30 at night. Oh, I think so like if you have a discussion, like someone having a discussion with a trans person would be way more impactful to a person thinking about it rather than like, however, like anyone having, or like anyone who is not trans trying to talk to the same person. I don't know how to read. Not well. Why emotion is a virtue. Appealing to personal emotions works better than having logical discussions. And I agree. I agree with that. When I say like emotion kind of diminishes certain conversations, I'm specifically referring to the kind of conversations that unfortunately the alt-right also does employ, where they give you a piece of information that they say, hey, look at this. What do you have to say about this? And you respond with, well, that source is wrong. This is something that happens with people that are a little bit too close to me, unfortunately, and I just can't get away from, but the conversation happens. And you show them, hey, you're wrong. Then the conversation becomes, okay, then what about this? And then you have to have an answer to that. And then what about this? And it's not like, obviously that's not a conversation that's worth pursuing. If you're not willing to stick on one topic, understand why, like in a given topic, like, oh, there's a lot to choose from. This is becoming a little bit more of a discussion than I was realizing, but I almost kind of want to talk about it anyway. Like, what's a good one to talk about here? Like, just kind of like you already brought it up, Sky, but like just talking to someone who doesn't understand what being trans means, like, you know, seeing a trans person, like stuff like that, having conversations like that, and trying to deconstruct their perception of it. But then they'll just bring up some other garbage. I don't even know how to, like, I had nothing prepared here, so this is very just off the cuff. But like that's the kind of emotion that I feel like diminishes those kind of conversations, is when they feel like they have to bring up like the next issue before even like coming to a conclusion on this one. Like, hey, do you understand why you were misinformed or wrong about this? There's no universal deprogramming protocol. Well, of course, like, but I think there's an appropriate way to have conversation. And I think that's kind of what, I don't know. Again, this is just a lot of thoughts that I've been having. But like, I think there's an appropriate way to have conversation that can, like, not like, the deprogramming won't be the universal protocol, but like being, at the very least, since we're using it as one example, sticking to one topic and getting as far deep as, like, beyond like what you believe in and what reason, but like, what do you have to back it up? Because then if you can settle on that one topic and then be like, okay, look, this is how it is, then maybe we can move on from there. But again, it's really hard to say, like, especially because I'm being so vague, because I don't have anything fucking prepared, because I wasn't anticipating going on for this long talking about this. Anyway, there's a lot of things that, like, oh, oopsie. Yeah, you can see my dashboard. There we go. But okay, wait, where's my Celeste now? There we go. So I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in that space that I am also curious about, because, like, yeah, Sky, I think you're right. Like, I think there's value to appealing to emotion. Like, obviously that is a device like any other, is an appeal to emotion, which especially works well in the alt-right pipeline, unfortunately. Which is why all these motherfuckers are so popular in these spaces. Excuse me. Oh, shut up, Siri. But also, like, talking about it a little bit, I think we are hitting a point, unfortunately, where, like, and I was talking to my girlfriend about it, but like, there's no, it's not something I feel like we can ignore, where we're just like, hey, we'll get him next time by, like, I don't know. Like, I think there's a problem with the direction that new voters are coming into, that, like, keep getting misguided and only exacerbating, because there's a lot of takes that I saw on especially Twitter where they're like, just completely disregard these people. Like, just don't talk to them, don't do anything, like, let them go through their bullshit. And it's like, especially for people, like, say someone just turns 18 and they are trying to find themselves politically, and then they discover the alt-right pipeline, like, I don't know if it's worth talking about an opportunity there to be like, hey, before you do that, let's think critically here. And I don't know if there needs to be more avenue for, like, discussion there, because I feel like, with, you know, in a given country, you only have so many people. And of course, some people decide to teeter the middle, where they vote Democrat or Republican. But I feel like if there isn't, like, an effort behind a lot of bread-tube. I have no idea what bread-tube is. I have no idea what bread-tube is. So you will have to be a little bit more descriptive. I think today we're just gonna make it a quick little summit, a quick little summit grind, where we're gonna start from here, because here is where I have this. But yeah, Sky, tell me what breadtube is, because I genuinely do not know. Oh, sorry, Ira. I did not read your message. ContraPoints, Philosophy Tube, H Bomber Guy, lefty YouTubers who try drawing people who are falling down toward alt-right thinking. Yeah, I guess that's kind of what it is. I have heard of H Bomber Guy, but I haven't watched any of his stuff. But yeah, I guess just like left tube more or less. Bread tube is a funny way to describe it. Why is it called bread tube? But yeah, like, I wonder what is kind of causing that, because leftists are nerds. True. I saw a page on Instagram that works on critical thinking, and the guy was saying that there are people very good to put an enormous amount of effort into one project, but in policy we don't manage to discuss talk, therefore we don't have any solutions. I think that's something like, I think it's a couple of things. Hold on. Now I'm almost like wanting to look at the things that I wrote up. Yeah, I can't. too many brain thoughts. Some communist book references. I don't even know what you're from. I think bad faith actors are a bigger problem than failing to. I think bad faith actors. Oh, I see. Like the reference to bread tube. Okay. Oh, well, that's not good. So like I said, nerds. Fair. I think bad faith actors are a bigger problem than... Like, I think you're right. But... Because my girlfriend and I, the way we got into the discussions, we were talking about, like, what makes a lot of these people kind of fall down these pipelines. And we were talking about how, like, you know, it checks out that a lot of people who end up, you know, in the red, or a lot of the states that are red are the ones that are red, especially when you are not as exposed to things, because again, you're in a... Oh, wow, I completely went under that. Yo, what's up, Smaster? But there's a lot of things that you don't get to experience, and especially a lot of these red states, and not even just from the perspective of, like, diversity or anything, even though that is a factor, but, like, even education standards, like, and that can cause a whole slew of issues, not limited to being able to think critically, but also the kind of information you receive on, like, even history books being so vastly different in, like, what there is to mention and how to mention it. And, like, the kind of books you can read as literature books. Wow, I didn't even think you could do that. Because there are straight up banned books for really dumb fucking reasons. Damn, we got a politics stream? Yeah, it's kind of on the brain. I like wanted to briefly mention it, and then Sky came in and said a little bit more, and I was like, you know, there are a couple things that I want to try and talk about. And again, it's something that, like, I'm really bad about talking about, not because I don't want to talk about politics, but because I'm literally bad at talking, like, period. Like, I'm very... Sky, I just told you this. You were here 2 seconds ago. I'm very bad at having constructed thoughts that I can refer to efficiently. It makes it really difficult, especially in the heat of moments, to talk about things. Okay, well, I don't know how I managed to do that. That was not the correct way to go about that. Bro, ADHD moment. I am all but diagnosed, Master. Like, I definitely should see someone about that, because I 100% feel that. Yeah, but the bottom line of like that, like, you know, especially like you, like on the topic of like BreadTube and stuff, there is a part of me that feels like this is only going to become a worse and worse issue if we don't, unfortunately, like have these conversations with these people that are falling down these pipelines actively, and then just like checkpoint, like, what the fuck is up? Why do you think that? Why do you feel this way? And what evidence you have to support thinking this way? Like, what's going on? I thought all speedrunners had ADHD. I'm curious what the proportion is. True. It's probably high. Oh, a Dave stream that I can actually make it to. Yo, not Astro Bounce. What is up, Arrow Bounce? That's why I can't speedrun. I don't have ADHD. I mean, that's what the paper says. That's for sure. Oh. It sucks knowing you have a really good point, but literally forgetting what it is in the moment. Oh, all the time. Literally earlier, I was even talking to my girlfriend. I felt like I was spitting a little bit. I thought I had some pretty good points that I was bringing up. And right now, I can't remember any of them. I'm changing my nick in BTA core to Astro Bounce. Oh, don't do that. Don't make my life even harder. Will you even know Arrow Bounce? Will you remember? Oh. Arrow. Just be Arrow. No, don't do that. Oh, but like I was saying before, all the politics talk, I do have a video that I plan on releasing on Monday. And don't get... I think some people in the Discord probably knows what it is. But it isn't anything crazy. But it is... I think in order to maintain my presence on YouTube and to really make it something that I want to do long term, I do gotta like release other intermittent videos besides the one giant video every like 7-8 months. So the weekly series, the weekly showcase is perfect, and it actually serves exactly the purpose I wanted it to do, which is just show people playing the game and improving at the game and the cool things going on in the community. And I'm going to turn it into a highlight reel that people can watch in like 15 minutes. And the reason you might be asking, why have I not done the weekly showcase this week? It is because I don't have a lot of time. Literally, we're down to like 20 minutes. I'm going to be honest, guys. Because again, it's pretty late and I don't want to disturb my person living in this house with us. Oh. Whoa. Oh, too fast. Damn. My memory is awful. I'm glad we're on the same page. But yeah. No, there's a lot of things that, like, especially, I don't know if I can or am able to do. I don't know if I have any skill set that is useful towards like education in that regard, because obviously I'm trying to do my educating through like YouTube tutorials, but if I can make a big impact like that, I would love to. I just don't know if I have the ability to. Oh. Just want to say thank you for those any percent guys. I just went over. I've went to over an hour to 55 minutes. Yo, Extrodex. Also, that's a fun name. Yo, thank you so much. Thank you for coming in and saying that. I really appreciate it. Holy, down to 55 minutes. Okay, well, we got down to 55 minutes. What's the next barrier? What are we trying to hit? What are our goals? I want to see you go above and beyond, because I know you can. Well, welcome on in. Thank you for coming by. Also, again, I am not speaking that loudly because it is late. Sub 50 goal next. Sick. What videos have you watched so far? Have you watched all of them? Like through the sub 40 guide? Or are you still trying to get to the later guides? Oh. I have been trying to practice a little bit too. For the first time. I see. I see what I'm doing wrong there. I think I'm not going to stay until the end of the stream. I'm a bit too tired. See you, Dave. Take care. Eero, I appreciate you staying up, but thank God you're going to sleep. Alright, I will see you another time. Do not fret. Alright, please take care of yourself and get a good night's sleep. Oh. God damn it. Oh, there's like one person with sub 25. Oh yeah, sub 25. Easy, easy. Only sub hour and sub 50 guide. I don't want to overwhelm myself. Good idea. Please do not overwhelm yourself because there is a lot, especially in the sub 50 guide. You should absolutely take care with that because there's so much that you can learn there. I've had people tell me that they've gotten to like sub 40 with the sub 50 guide, even as far as like sub 35 with the sub 50 guide. So take it at your own pace. I know I have those things, and I say it at the, I think at the beginning of all those videos, where it is just a method of thinking and doing so. It doesn't mean that you have to move on to the next video once you get sub 50. You can spend all your time, just extract as much information as you want from sub 50, and then move on. That is totally a valid way. Oh my God, hold on. Nose. Oh, and I really like your heavy metal cover. Yo, let's go. Holy shit. Guys, there is something really crazy about that. Your streams are eternal? That's too much, Hero. Too much. I can't believe that you're saying that. No. But crazy thing that you mentioned, Extrodex, with the song. The song is at... Where is it? It is at 993 streams. I don't know if that's just on Spotify. I think it's across all of the different places that you can listen to on. But it is at 993 streams altogether. And that is an insane amount of people to be listening to this fucking song. Like, even though it's been a couple months, it's still crazy that, like, people are actively listening to it still. Even if it's, like, 10 people a day, that's still 10 streams. That's crazy. Genuinely. Like... And, you know, it is the only song I've released. And people seem to be listening to it. Like, that's insane. Because, like, music is something that I keep very near and dear to my heart. Because I've been playing guitar for a very long time. And have never felt competent at guitar. I've always just kind of kept it hidden by just playing in my room. Or, like, doing, I even do, like... recordings for somebody, which, like, obviously it's like, hey, how could you think you're bad if you do recordings? It's like, I don't think the songs that I make are really great, and I'm not really good at, like, making, I don't know, I have a weird relationship with guitar where in some ways I don't even believe I'm still a guitar player, but, you know, things like that just really, it feels really good. Like, you know, at this point I've been video editing a lot, and it's really good to see, like, the reception on the video editing too, in, like, some pretty crazy ways. But there's something different. There is something that hits different about seeing how well that song is doing. That cover's doing. Oh. It's $9.94 now? Yo, Astro, Smasher, relax. You guys are crazy. Oh. I should really go back and watch those videos again and actually implement some of the strats in them. I've gotten sub 41 just off playing way too much bingo. I do think I need to study for more serious improvement. I think this game allows you to play it in a lot of different ways. And the way that I teach is just one of many. And it just tries to hit at the ones that are probably the most important for your development as a Celeste player. I'm gonna be honest. So as long as you're having fun with the game, like don't feel like you need to do anything. If you want to refine your knowledge of the game, then that's always nice. Especially like if you plan on helping people with the game, then absolutely please learn the right way to describe things, because then you get people will correct you. And I say that with much love to people like Eugene and Tio, who have done so much for the YouTube videos in order to make sure that everything is delivered in the appropriate way. But like, that is something you want to be careful of, because it's very easy to misconstrue or misunderstand things with this game. So it's important that you get the right way to talk about it. Dave actually playing Celeste, I know, right? I can't get more than 30 streams on it. Like, trust me, I think the YouTube video is doing heavy lifting in that regard. And people adding it to the playlist. Like, anytime you guys say you got it, I'm like, that doesn't even feel real. What do you mean? What do you mean you're listening to my song? Or not my song, my cover of a song. I am the same way with Guitar Self. Oh, you understand, you know. You understand. We are one and the same. Oh my god. Vin Shady on your playlist too? What the fuck? Stop it. Stop saying these things. Oh my goodness. Is the song on YouTube? Yes. I actually really love the way I edited that video. Like, it's by no means one of my most popular videos. And I'm really afraid of this weekly showcase highlight. I'm afraid of how it's going to do. I don't think people are going to... I don't know. I feel like people aren't going to enjoy it in the same way, which I expect it probably won't get that many views. But at least it shows people that, like, I'm alive and I'm doing things. Like, I'm not just... I don't not exist. And I hope that I can keep some form of audience through that, you know, and be entertaining. But we'll see. We'll see. Once that video releases on Monday, and then I have another video that's going to be even more important than that one. I wanted to release it last week, and then life does life things. So... unfortunately, I couldn't get it out on time. I really want Cork to review it before I send it out. Excuse me. Playing an instrument speedrunning are like the 90% same activity. The repetitiveness? Absolutely. Sylph absolutely nailed it. Absolutely. I felt the same way when I started learning how to speedrun. It was crazy how the parallel was there. You did really well explaining Resort. My L's improved a ton because of the strats you taught. I'm glad, because Resort was one of the biggest hurdles for me when I first started playing. Horrible. Horrible. But once you get it, it's like, oh, it makes sense. This is fun. This is good now. I listened to it in the car, actually. What the fuck? In a car? Relax. No way. Oh my god, a lot of Microsoft translates over between these types of activities very low. Oh yeah, like just the repetitions to playing a song, learning a song, you know? And same thing with speedrunning, it's like very similar. Very timing based, absolutely. Dave's listened to his song in my car? Yeah, that's fucked up. That's cruel and unusual punishment. I hope you know that. I can't believe you would do that to me. Force me to listen to my own song in your car. See, my problem is, I'm primarily like a sound engineer when it comes to like my relationship with music, which is also why it's pretty dicey. Because anytime I make something, I want to critique the fucking mix all the time. And it's not even my job. I'm just so bad about listening to my own... Like, guys, I'm gonna be honest. The moment that I'm done with my YouTube videos, I watch it once and I never watch them again. I don't remember how my YouTube videos go because my edits are the same way. I put so much time and effort into them that like at some point I'm just like, I have to get it out. And I get it out and then I never watch it because I don't want to listen to myself do any of the things that I did. Like there's been a lot of times where there's just edits that I completely missed because either my computer was bad or because I did not review it as thoroughly as I should have. Because my computer does have issues sometimes with those kind of things. Let me play my music in the car. It's honestly so embarrassing. Yeah. Oh, embracing? Is the video on Monday the thing you leaked to patrons? No. No. That is not. That is the other thing that I'm working on. It's even more important than Monday's video. If you don't want to hear it, you shouldn't have made it a... Shut up. God. How dare you be nice to me? What the fuck? Not what I meant. I'm stupid. No, it's okay. I got you. I understood what you meant. That did get me thinking about what song I should do next. I have an idea where I kind of want to talk to Blue about it. Blue SR, speedrunner extraordinaire in the Hollow Knight community. Because I have a pretty neat idea for something which is not Celeste related, but would be pretty cool to collaborate with him on. And I just have to get myself to get into it. You're friends with Blue? I'd like to think so. I'd like to think, you know, friends, like, we haven't, like, talked all that much. Like, he's, like, Blue's probably considered someone like Fireborn a friend. Like, they've had a lot of collabs and stuff. Blue and I, like, I edited some videos for Blue. And then, you know, we've just kept a pretty nice relationship. I don't know. I think Blue's very cool. I'd like Blue to be my friend, like, more officially. But it's one of those things, like, I don't know how he feels, you know? Does he feel like we're friends? Does he think that? But I have spoken with Blue plenty of times. Especially, I've edited 2 of his videos. And I told him I would edit a 3rd. But he has not given me the VOD for the 3rd. So I kind of can't edit it without the VOD. That's kind of important. Would you hang out if you both went to GDQ? Did someone say that? Oh my god, I haven't even... Or did you... Or is that just a question you are posing? Oh. A lot of professional musicians the same way as far as listening to their own music. Oh yeah, I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised. You're cool with them. I'm cool with them, you know? I'm cool with them. It seems like pretty friendly. Blue is very friendly and honestly like very welcoming in the same way. Like Blue has tried to foster one of the best communities that he can, that is very welcoming and intolerant of just shitty people, as you'd hope for in a lot of these kind of streamers, especially streamers that are, you know, somewhat closer to the LGBTQ community. Like I'd venture to say that people in the Hollow Knight community and the Celeste community are a little bit closer to the LGBTQ community than other games like fucking, like, I don't know, Call of Duty. So the sequel to your Summit song won't be the Summit B-side song then. To be honest, how do you make the Summit B-side song like hit like that? You know, you can't. I don't think you could do that with the Summit B-side song. It's a little too repetitive. The criteria for online friends being friends in speedrunning? True, actually, that's a pretty good way to establish criteria, actually. Like a lot of the indie games. True, actually, you do see a lot of the indie community games like just having a significant overlap. Like, I'd say there's a significant overlap between Hollow Knight, Celeste, Undertale. Oh, jeez. Okay. Like, those 3 especially are the ones that stand out in my mind. And then Tunic, once that came out, I think that started to foster a little bit. Not as much, but pretty close. Like, we have a couple Celeste runners who do it, like Carrie and Ross Heiken. Or Heiken, I should say. Oh, fucking Christ. Hades as well. I think Hades has a little bit. I haven't seen as much Hades. At least not like speedrunning community wise. But also, I only interact with the Celeste streamers, if I'm going to be quite frank. And you guys. Because you guys come in here and we get to talk a little bit. Also, hi, Mystic. Hello. It's almost like stories appeal to queer audience, see success in indie spaces. Yeah, imagine that. You write a story that represents an underrepresented group, and people like them. And they're well written, most importantly. There's a reason why I gravitated and kept playing Celeste. It's like just as simple of a story as it is. It's just a great one, you know? And I'm here for it. It is very motivational. Yo, Minty, what's up? Oh, fuck. Maybe Noida? I don't know what Noida is. Or maybe I do and I just can't think of it right now. But yes, for those of you coming in, I do have a video that I'm planning to release. Oh, Eero, thank you for the 100 bits 18 minutes ago. Oh my god, I missed that. I'm such an asshole. Fuck. But I do have a video I'm planning on releasing on Monday that all I have to do is add music to it and maybe a couple of funny edits. And it is not an educational video like I try to make, but it is based off the weekly showcase videos, because again, it's just my efforts again to try and expose more people in the Celeste community who are doing a lot of things like grinding this game out to the best of their ability, and just, you know, surface those good talents. Oh, college is really cool to see you. Yo, it's cool to see you too. What's up? College is a lot. I'm glad I don't have to deal with it no more in some regards. Being an adult has its negatives. Oh, I fucked that up. Oh. Christ. I'm gonna peace out. Yo, thank you for coming by, Extra Dex. I really appreciate it. And then best of luck. You're gonna get that sub 50 in no time. Literally in no time. Noida is wild? What the hell is Noida? What am I missing out on? My coworker explained it to me as a random generated 2D roguelike. Interesting. Interesting. Also, I hate to do this, but we're probably going to be ending stream in like a couple of minutes. Only because I have to finish a video for my client, and then I have work in the morning. Guys, why do I do this to myself? Why can't I just focus on my own content? I mean, the answer is I don't have enough money with my student loans. Like, that's really what it comes down to. But, like, I just want to be a silly guy on the internet and stream and, like, make fun educational content. Like, you know, I'm born to dilly-dally, make silly edutainment, and I'm forced to be Mr. Spreadsheet guy during the day. Not even spreadsheet guy, just Mr. Database guy during the day. I don't want to do that no more. One of the worst things to ever happen, or like, not worst things, but one of the most, you know, I'd venture to say anxiety-ridden things that happened just today. I had a really bad, which, you know, is why earlier in the year I was really bad about things. But I didn't have a lot of good feelings with the people I was working with at my previous position with my current job. Like, I moved around a little bit, and then I ended up with a lot of people that I really like now, and they're very helpful, and they teach me a lot. But unfortunately, in some cruel twist of fate, one of them, people that I just don't interact well with, has followed me to the section of the company that I'm at. And the level of anxiety I felt in that moment was like, holy shit. I cannot believe you're here. Why are you here? Like, it affected me really bad earlier today. So this week's been rough for a couple of reasons. But yep, yep, Sky. You know a lot more information about it, but yeah. So it just goes back. I just want to be a silly guy. I just want to be a silly guy who can do these fun things that seem to make a lot of people enjoy things like this game. Oh. I think that's all I'm really asking for. Because, like, I just want to stick to my strong suits, which seems to be, I don't know, making silly Celeste tutorials. And I'd hope making content, but we'll see about that second part. So far, only the Celeste tutorials have really been popping off. Oh, I'm dead. Jonathan Ching, yo, what's up? I'm about to get off. I just want to play this out a little bit more. I loved your other content? Yo, what? What other content are you referring to out of curiosity? Because I'll make more of it. If people enjoy that other content, I'll make more of it. I love being goofy on the internet. There's just so much I want to do that it's really tough to nail down what I should be doing, you know? I'm so glad I learned that strat. That strat saves like 0.3 for me, and it's like actually not that difficult. That was a pretty good run. Maybe next time. Don't worry. Next week, Jonathan, I do plan on streaming a little bit earlier. Probably on a Wednesday. I have to see. It usually largely. Oh fuck. It largely depends on my girlfriend and when she's working, because I don't want to disturb her when I'm streaming, because I'm usually loud. Today I'm not, because obviously it's late. Oh fucking. I need to learn how to do this properly. I think I have to hold jump, because that time it worked well. Like an open world particle chemistry simulator with magic and a roguelike embedded. Oh, what the fuck? I had to ban it because runs take forever and I can't spend that kind of... How much time does Noida take? Holy. Video that comes to my mind was the race you had with Isaac. It was just goofy fun with another person. That was a very fun... That was genuinely a very fun video to make. To edit, not so much. It was pretty difficult to edit the two perspectives in a way that made linear sense. But that was a lot of fun. And I was thinking about doing more of those. But with the different... Yo, what's up, Block Commander? Thank you so much for the hydrate. But I was thinking about doing something similar with all the different categories in Celeste. But that would require me playing the other categories of Celeste. And again, I hardly have time to play fucking any %. That I just had to scrap it. I was like... I was really thinking about doing it, and then I just did not have the time. Nugget reviews left? I thought the Nugget review was great. I know that is like probably one of my least watched videos, but I thought that video was great. The Nugget review, and then the saying, trying not to say certain words one. That one was fun to do live and to edit. Especially to edit the short for that. That was great. That was a lot of fun. Oh, I did this wrong. I wonder if I should do that upright. It's not that difficult. Oh, damn. I forgot, but I vividly remember the chicken nuggets video. Oh, and some of the Omori playthroughs back then. Oh my god, little baby me playing those Omori playthroughs. Holy. Fair. What day is it today? Because I'm from Australian days get mixed up. So right now, it is technically the 8th of November, which would make it Friday. But it is 12 o'clock at night. Or, sorry, 1 a.m. for me. It is 1 a.m. It's Friday, baby. Let's go. Oh, damn it. 15 frame extension hurts so much when that happens. I'm trying to think of what you were... Oh, I think I see you from where I died before. It's Thursday for me. It's still Thursday for you, Ashel? What the fuck? 1 a.m. gaming is best gaming. Yeah, it's about... I said it was going to come to a close 10 minutes ago. And I'm still doing it because I literally, every time I play this game, I can't stop. Let's just get this at like one time. No way that was gonna work. Can't wait for tomorrow. I'm gonna see the final episode of After Last. Yo, let's go, Smaster. Wait, you're gonna see the last episode with the live orchestra? How are you gonna see it with a live orchestra? What? I just went to an orchestra recently for Avatar: The Last Airbender, which, Sky, I'm sorry if you have to hear this. It was fantastic. It was so good. I fucking love Avatar: The Last Airbender. Is it covered at 1K streams yet? I've had it play this whole time. Well, it doesn't. It only updates at like, I think 2 a.m. for me every night. So even if I saw it right now, it wouldn't be, and it would still say 993. Crying, I know. I'm sorry, Sky. But if you've been playing it, then it probably. My God, you're too nice. Fun fact: you want to know how much money I make off of streams? You know what 1,000 streams will get me? Anyone have a good guess before I blow your mind with the amount of money that Spotify at least likes to share with? Oh, Jesus. That is really so risky. And I just go for it every time. 3 cents, 10 cents, $3. How many subs do you have? Not a lot. I got like 8 subs on Twitch. I think it says up there, doesn't it? But I think Minty is the closest. It is $3 about. 1,000 streams will be $3 to $4. So yippee, we're well on our way to pay off our student loans. No. So generous. Spotify is so good. I mean, on the bright side, there are other streaming platforms like Tidal, for instance, is a place that actually does pay their artists a little bit better. Oh wow, lunch money. I should have been playing 24/7 on multiple devices. I think that is how you get banned. Or not, maybe ban's not the right word, but that's how you get into some trouble, I think. The amount of times you would have to play them, to get like noticed by Spotify, I'm sure would be a lot, but I'm sure they have some algorithm that's like, hey, this same IP address keeps pinging the same song over and over. They're either an avid fan or they are trying to exploit the system, which, you know, the same way if you try to do the same thing with the YouTube video. Like, you can't really watch the same YouTube video a million times. Spotify's no fun. No, I know. There was a point in time because, like, I'm making YouTube videos. I have very, very old YouTube videos, which I don't think anybody knows about, except for like Sky maybe. But I have very old YouTube videos that back then I did try to what's the word? I guess view bomb, and it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work. Hello, Femboy Enjoyer. Nice to meet you. That's a name and a half. Really wearing your heart on the sleeve, huh? Oh, no. Damn it. View bomb. That doesn't work. You do have super has certain real views from non-real views. Yeah, that's what I figured. But obviously, my 13-year-old ass didn't know. 13, 14, I don't know, however old I was when I was trying to make videos back then. I've been trying to make YouTube videos for a very long time. Kind of reminds me. It's always weird to think about and then see where I am right now, which, you know, I'm by no means living off of YouTube, but definitely like the community that's, I feel like, is starting to get built, and like the things that have been accomplished here in terms of, like, you know, starting like a little speedrunning organization, which is what I guess I would consider a BTA, but also like being able to help people speedrun stuff. Like, this is nothing like I thought I would be doing, and I'm very happy with, you know, just seeing that, you know, that I'm able to like leave something that can help people. People little in YouTube chat for such good Celeste. Any pursuing guide? Yo, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, you know, I think YouTube streams are still an up and coming thing that most people don't really like. If you're gonna watch a live streamer, I still don't think YouTube is the place that people go or like prefer. But maybe one day. Like, that's why I multi-stream, in case people do want to kind of stumble in, because I know I have a bigger audience. I have a bigger viewing audience on YouTube if I release a video, but I have a bigger live audience on Twitch, because I've been doing Twitch for so many years now at this point, which is fucked up to think about. Which next year, now that I've figured out my shit a little bit more about like how I'm gonna make consistent content as well as my scripted content, I definitely want to kind of work more on that, and hopefully next year I can really kick it up a notch. This year was supposed to be my year to kick it up a notch, and then the beginning half of the year made me want to literally drop everything down a drain, so that doesn't really help. Oh, David, it's 1 a.m. What are you doing? Shh. It's 1 a.m. for you. How do you know it's 1 a.m. for me? Come on. Don't make assumptions. Anyway, hi, Carrie. What's up? I was about to rewatch the Sub 50 guide, but I saw your live, so that's nice. Yo, let's go. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be streaming much today, but I do plan on streaming a lot more next week. I'm hoping to have like a longer stream, like 3 to 4 hours, next week. Oh, you know. Yeah. Yeah, it's a great time, Carrie. If you need anyone, if you need a shout out the Sky, or you missed Dave Politics, it is not a good politics stream. I am so bad at trying to articulate anything meaningful that I just sit here looking like a buffoon, just saying like stupid words into the ether. Um, you know, I mean, the bottom line was, fuck Trump. We need to stand stronger together. Support each other, be around the people that you love. I am going to foster as safe of a space as I possibly can to try and combat it. Such bewilderment. That's kind of what the conversation boiled down to. Oh, and also, how the fuck do we stop getting these stupid-ass children falling down the alt-right pipeline? That'd be great. That'd be wonderful if we could find a way to stop that shit. Oh, okay. I think I need to hop off. I have to edit a video, not even for myself, but for somebody else. Not gonna take me that long. I saw one on IG today. I was so mad about it. Oh, you gotta love to see it. It's great. It's great. It's fine. Look, and I kind of said it earlier. Oh my god, what is going on here? Okay. What did I want to say? Fuck, I wanted to say something and now it has been. Oh. You have too many fine emotes. That is a lot of fine emotes. Everyone's got a fine. I think I need a fine emote after looking at that. I did a good old trail with the feedback and showcase. Next week I will be reviewing the showcase. The only reason I didn't do today is because it's such a short stream. But yeah, we need to find a way to fucking stop these people from being stupid. 4 years. It's gonna be shit. It's gonna be bad. I'm sure it's gonna be rough. I'm not even as afraid of the fucking man himself as I am of the people that are emboldened by his bullshit. That's really what my fear comes from, is that people are gonna feel like they're allowed to do the stupid shit that he just inflames, like the issues that he inflames and like makes people do terrible things. And so I think more than ever is just finding our means to protect ourselves from those kind of people. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about buying a firearm, and honestly, not a bad fucking idea. Maybe not everyone should have a firearm. Like there are certain circumstances where it could be very dangerous to have one in your house. But if your household will be safe with one, maybe not a terrible idea. Dave, should I become a member on Patreon or sub on Twitch? Whichever you prefer. If you want some advice to just general Celeste things, yeah, I do have different tiers on Patreon depending on how much you want to support. And I can help you monthly with whether it's like a IL, a checkpoint, all this stuff. I have a better explanation in one of my upcoming videos. You also get featured in my upcoming videos as a supporter. So, whichever you prefer. If you want to sub here, like anything. You do anything. Anything is support, and I appreciate it greatly. As a patron, the personal support. Astro's been around forever. Astro's been a crazy supporter, and I'm just glad that I can do whatever I can to help Astro. Really made the Celeste experience better. Oh, stop! You're stop being so nice to me. Firearms are good for community defenses and bad for personal defense. That's a good way to put it. That's a very good way to put it, actually. I haven't even thought of it in that kind of frame of reference, to be quite honest, but that's a good way to put it. Oh, excuse me. Yes, we do have a weekly showcase channel in my Discord, which... Oh, Sylph hasn't plugged there, but... if you join the Discord, I do have the channel there, and submit. You post it in the channel, it'll probably make it into a YouTube video. Hey everyone, oh my god, where are all these people? Guys, why are you coming now from YouTube? No, I have to go. Today's a short stream. What do you mean? Error no content is a funny name though, I'll give it that. Oh, guys, come on. You can't just come in now when I'm about to leave. It's too late. But next week I will be back. Actually, I can tell you right now. I can tell you right now when I'm gonna be Let's do Wednesday. Everyone down for Wednesday? We're gonna do Wednesday. Wednesday's gonna be a short stream. An hour's a short stream. Yo, what's up, Kiro? Wednesday, next Wednesday, and it's gonna be earlier. It's not gonna be at fucking 12 o'clock at night. It's gonna be earlier. Wait, you sent a video, Sylph. What is that? I totally just looked at the thumbnail and was like, "Yep." What is this? Oh, send me these. Send it in the weekly showcase. Like I said, I didn't do it this week because obviously I don't have the fucking time. Oh my god, that's a lot of clips, creep. Holy shit. But next week I will be doing it. Oh, sharing with Minty. Okay, got it. Hey, look, have fun. Yo, thank you so much, Jimmy. We are about to go. Oh my goodness. It's okay. It's okay. Next week, like I said, next week, everyone be here. Wednesday, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will stream for 3 to 4 hours. That's the plan. All right? All you motherfuckers better be there. All of you. Because we're gonna have a stream. You better fucking be there. For now, Ponkle is working on Fellowship of the Piano. What the fuck is Ponkle doing? Well, we're gonna raid Ponkle because Ponkle's great. I haven't raided Ponkle in a hot minute. Raid channel? Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for coming by. Yes, EST. 7 p.m. EST. We're going to be here next Wednesday. I appreciate you all for being here. Again, if you live in the US, it is a scary time. It's going to be a scary time for a little bit. But, like, be around the people that you know you can be safe with. Stick around them. You know, stick around. Like, there is a fight to be had. We just need to be together to get through it. Like, it's not hopeless. There, you know, as long as we have a voice, we have power. And, you know, it's bullshit. It's bullshit that we're in this position at all. But, you know, we have to just work with what we got. And just, if it's out of spite, if you have to do it out of spite, if you have to live another day out of spite to show these people that we're not going anywhere, then that's what you just got to do. That's just what we have to do. So I'm terrible with politics talk, but this space is always going to be a safe space for anybody that needs to find that sense of community. No motherfuckers like that are going to belong here. I'm telling you that much. Absolutely not. Anyway, everyone, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming by. I will see you all next week. Peace out. Bye-bye.